Hi guys, well as you can see, I didn't go to the game. The reason for it, I thought I could do with another day's rest. I wasn't going to get back till late, so it was probably the right thing to do. But I'm feeling a lot better now, so thank you very much to all you guys out there that have been sending me get well messages, etc. But 3 points and a thoroughly convincing 3 points tonight, albeit that we do tend to play in a lot of these games really, really well, and there's always that danger that the opposition's going to nick something from the game where they didn't really deserve to do so. But that's, the exuberance and the inexperience of youth, which will obviously get ironed out over time. What you have to do is concentrate on the positives. And prior to the game, Frank made a number of changes. Tamore was rested, and in come Andreas Christensen, who I thought was brilliant tonight. Really, really solid, absolutely solid. In came Cesar Azpilicueta, a bit of experience there, but we still stuck with Reece James. I quite like that combination actually, because I think Aspie plays all right on that side. And we all know the quality of Reece, especially with his getting down the flank and those crosses that he manages to get in. We know how good he is. And N'Golo Kante, Mateo Kovacic was the middle pairing, with Juninho on the bench, Willian and Christian Pulisic. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant tonight. And Tammy Abraham was fit after the worries, of course, with a hip injury. And he was brilliant. I honestly think we're so much better as a team when he's in the side. Because it's not just his goals, it's what he does off the ball, his hold-up play. He's got everything, every attribute you would want as a striker. He's literally got the world at his feet, that kid. He really has. He's that good. As I say, he's tall, he's powerful, big. He's got grace and presence. He's skillful. Really good technical player. And he's got an eye for goal. He doesn't need too many opportunities before he puts the ball in the back of the net. And, on 24 minutes or around that sort of stage, I can't remember now, but Tammy puts the ball in a big, great movement actually, just on the weights, and then just sort of goes in, gets his header in, and we're 1-0 up. And we're playing really well. We created lots of chances, some really good, fast passing, attacking football, some lovely little triangles and good combination play. I thought Christian Pulisic was just absolutely superb tonight. And N'Golo Kante was like a monster. He was everywhere, literally everywhere, stamping his authority all over the pitch. And we didn't miss Juninho too much, and which is great. That just goes to show you the strength in depth that we got. But then we let that Aston Villa back into the game 4 or 5 minutes before half time. Trezeguet kind of gets in. We're a little bit vulnerable to those curling balls in, or set pieces, or free kicks and corners, that sort of stuff. Defensively, we do need to sort that one out. Perhaps when Antonio Rudiger comes back, that'll all get sorted out. Zuma, there's so much good that Zuma does. We all know his strengths. He's big, he's powerful, but he does have that little mistake in him, and we've got to sort that out. And I think Frank knows that. I think also left side of defence as well. There's a lot of talk about Chilwell, Ben Chilwell and that, but I think we do need to sort that. Our defensive, side of the game, because going forward we're absolutely superb. Midfield we're just blessed with an abundance of players, but we know where we're slightly weak, where we can improve. But we also know where we're really, really strong. And we're going at half time a little bit deflated, really, because the scoreline didn't really reflect the dominance, and it was all about how we were going to approach the second half. Would we come out with a bit between our teeth? And we certainly did. And then, of course, we get our second goal, and it is an absolute perler. Willian, who was great again, gets a lovely little ball on, and Tammy Abraham kind of chests it down, but he kind of sets it up perfectly for Mason Mount to come in and just smash it, blast it into the roof of the net. What an absolute beautiful goal. 2-1 up, and then we really start to press our dominance where Villa couldn't even get out at one stage. The ball was coming back, and we were moving it beautiful left and right. It was some lovely. We're trying to get behind them. It was breaking down. We were getting the ball back and then coming at them again, and you just felt that we needed that third goal, like we always do, and it was coming. You really, really felt it was coming. But then every now and again they'd have those little set pieces, and that's the thing with Aston Villa. There's no easy game in the Premiership, as we know from the result at the weekend with West Ham. But we know that Villa have come off a good draw at Manchester United, and they're a very resolute side. You expect that with JT, don't you? From the coaching aspect, and they're very strong and rigid, and they've got this system, and they keep plugging away all the way through for 90 minutes. So you always felt they were in the game, so you didn't want to give away any silly free kicks or any possibility for them to get back into it. But at that point, that's when we needed to get that third goal and just kill the game. And that's just the thing that we're just slightly missing, especially at home when teams sit deep. But we didn't get that third goal, and closest we came was a free kick. And I don't even know how the goalkeeper got his hand to it, because had he not got his hand to it, it would have gone in. But somehow he got his fingers and he pushed it onto the top of the bar and post, and unbelievable. And had that gone in, it would have been party time. But as I say, they had no right to be in with nicking something, but they were, and they did create something sort of 5 minutes from the ends where Kepa made a decent save. They did have a few moments where it was getting a bit nervy, but we played it out really well. It was great to see Callum Hudson-Odoi come on, and just a really, really good all-round performance. Great to see us get back to where we were and what we were all sort of excited about. The performance is under Frank Lampard this season, and 3 points, 3 massive points. Respect to John Terry coming back. He's an absolute ledge, a living ledge, captain leader legend, and nice to see him get a great reception, and quite deservedly so, as I say. And nice little bit of respect at the end there, where Frank waited for JT to come off as well. It was just a really good, solid performance where you kind of feel, yeah, do you know what, we completely deserved that. Look at the results elsewhere. Our next opponents, as we know, is Everton. And listen, as I said, there's no easy game in the Premier League, and Goodison Park is not an easy stadium to go and get 3 points from, regardless of where they're at. And they've just lost the Merseyside derby, and they're in really poor form right now with their manager. It's only a matter of time before he goes. But let's just hope that they don't get rid of him between now and our game with them at the weekend, because we all know the psychological effect when a manager goes. A team always bounces back straight away because they're all playing for their places, and so let's hope that he keeps his job to the weekend, and then we finish him off. That's what we want to see. But no, results elsewhere. Wolves. You're going to have to watch them. They're creeping up, because they now, after a really, really dodgy start, are now managing to juggle that Europa League and their league form. And they've got good players, good manager. We know they're decent. And, we're going to have to watch them because they're rising. But Jose Mourinho and Tottenham, they lost at his former club, Manchester United, which is great because they were squeezing up on us in the last 2 defeats that we had, and squeezing the points on us. But as a result of them losing and we winning tonight, we now go 9 clear of them. So in terms of top 4 and the worry of them and everything else, That is a tremendous result. Obviously, Liverpool win again, they roll on. I'll still play tomorrow. And Leicester won again, but I was kind of expecting that. I think we all were, against managerless Watford. And we'll just have to see how they do. They've got two really tricky games actually back to back in December where they play Liverpool and Manchester City. So maybe we can squeeze some points on them then, and we'll see, really how good they are, But no, really, really pleasing tonight. As I say, 3 points, a massive 3 points, and so many really good performances out there. Good to see how we can cope without the likes of Jorginho. I thought N'Golo Kante was a monster. He was literally all over the pitch, just doing his stuff, getting the ball back. Mason Mount, what a player he is, man of the match, just superb. I thought defensively we were okay. We were decent. We were really, really decent. But as I say, we do know what we got to do now. It's just a matter of time, to get that absolutely bang on and right. News will be coming pretty soon, I think next week, on the transfer scenario. So let's just see if we've got a bit of time off for good behaviour on that one, so we can participate. Because I think we kind of know what we got to do. Those little pinpoint positions will just make us right, But no, brilliant 3 points tonight, fantastic. Well done, Chelsea, and we move on. Everton at the weekend, and keep the faith. It's all about Frank. Up the Chelsea. Speak soon.